So I'm going to put that right at the beginning of the code. Hello guys, welcome to my channel. A few days ago I showed the new version 3.0 of the Cozmo app using the game Jackpot. I use that game because it has a lot of good stuff like display on Cozmo's face, animations, and very good sound effects also. But one of my subscribers was asking me if we could modify the code so that Cozmo has his lift all the way up to simulate a lever on a slot machine. So I thought that would be a good example of what can be done in CodeLab. So let's open the game and see inside the code and see what we need to change to make this new behavior for Cozmo. Before I look inside the code, let's look at the original behavior in case you did not see my previous videos. I'm going to tap on Start and we'll see what happens at the beginning.
You have 5 pulls to get the maximum point. Tap the spinning cube to pull the lever.
So this is what my subscriber meant. Cozmo's lift is all the way down, and if we tap on the spinning cube, he's going to have an animation, and look at his face here. This is very cool. But this is not what we want. So I'm going to tap on Stop. This will stop the game, and as we see here, and we will look inside the code to try to find the bunch of code that we need to modify. And as you will see, it's very simple. So first of all, we have to find the code where Cozmo is waiting for us to tap on the purple or the spinning cube. Right here, enable the lever. This is exactly here what we are looking for. And as you can see, it's a very small bunch of code. So if I tap on Actions, this is where we will see Move Lift right here. So I'm going to put that right at the beginning of the code. And I find that 45 degrees per second is a bit slow. So I'm going to, I usually use 60 degrees. There you go. Now, sometimes we have to use under Control. We don't need it here, but I just want to mention that. We need to use Enable. Always wait for Cozmo to finish an action. We won't need it here, but that's needed sometimes. And also, at some point we need to bring his lift down, but we don't need it here because as we saw, there is an animation at the end, so that should take care of the lift. So let's see here. With this change, I'm going to tap on the Start flag, and let's see what happens now.
You have 5 pulls to get the maximum points. Tap the spinning cube to pull the lever.
There we go. He's lifting his lift. We did not change the spinning cube, of course. And now if I tap on it, the animation will take care of resetting the lift. There we go. So I'm going to tap on Stop now. So as you could see, by adding just one line of code, we changed the behavior of Cozmo. This is so powerful. And before I talk more, let's save this, okay? So you cannot, of course, modify the original game, but if you look at the upper right corner, Remix to save, so tap on that box or icon, and then we can save as Remix. Now let's get out of this here. And now back to CodeLab. In constructor mode, we have our remix of the Jackpot game right here. So if I tap on this, this is the game that we just modified. This is not the original game that came with the Cozmo update. So it's here. So you can just go back to the code. As you can see, it's right here. So we saved it. In closing, this shows again the potential of CodeLab. And I did post 2 videos about a year ago on CodeLab and constructor mode just to show what you can do. And I have a few games also like rock, paper, scissors. I invite you to have a look at that video. I think it's a cool game. So in closing, amazing here what you can do in CodeLab, and this is one of the cool things that the Cozmo has. You can play, it has a lot of mini games, but you can modify existing games in Code Lab. I think that's very, very cool. So thank you guys for watching. And as always, if you have any questions, put them down below. I'll be happy to get back to you as soon as I can. Have a great day. Goodbye.